Shut.
I don't care about your shitty app, tubby boy. You're so fat, tubby boy.
What?
Drop Levy! Drop Levy! Yes! 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 Drop Levy, Shannon! Drop Levy!
He was tripping. He was I'm trying to join now, huh?
Yo.
Shut.
Nothing much.
What's going on?
I'm just chilling.
Got a lot of fans on here trying to get you to join them.
Yeah, it's cause like I know a lot about the snippets and like I know how like he should be doing shit and all that and like I know like the producers and all that and like
how you know anything? How you know anything?
Like I don't know like the unreleased shit like that, but like I know like who produced like the shit that like doesn't tease and all that. And, like they wanted me to like join the live because they want me to talk to you. They want me to tell you like what's up. Like they want you to know what like songs are.
Okay, I'm here now.
All right, so Neck on Froze is this song. It's probably called I Know. Has Futcher produced it. You know who Has is?
No, I don't. Nah. That's some people. I don't know him. I never heard that.
You ain't heard it?
Nah.
He was in I think he was in Mean Streets with Herbo and like some other No Limit people when he made that shit.
Okay, I believe that. Herbo work.
Yeah. And then I Get It. I remember you said way back, like the first time you talked about that song, you said that was the first one you did for Love Is Rage too?
Yeah, it was up in Hawaii. But it's not called I Get It. That's what I'm saying. Y'all say names and stuff. I don't have no names. I'll rename stuff on my computer.
Oh, you renamed it. That's why.
I rename stuff because I know people be on my computer trying to zoom in and look at stuff. So
yeah, because that's how Keisha had it named when she bounced it.
No, she bounced it named differently too, because that's the game we got to play before y'all crack the hard drive.
Yeah, that's all that. So what about that Justin Bieber song? I call it I Just because I noticed Uzi says I Just a lot in it, but like I heard he was supposed to drop it way back in 2015. Like he said he was gonna drop down the tape, and like I don't know what happened with that.
Honestly, it was one of the first songs we did. It was like probably within the first 10 songs we did, and it's not called Justin Bieber.
Yeah, obviously.
It was called Grandmother.
Oh, the real name's Grandmother?
It's called Grandmother.
Got you.
That's what it was called, and just because he said Justin Bieber was one piece of a line that was a 3-minute song. So.
Yeah, that's how Uzi pages be doing it. Like it's either untitled or they be naming it like after. Like,
yeah,
that's why I Get It. They called it In It because they heard In It a lot.
Yeah, that's weird though, because it's like if he got a song, he said I'm dancing like Michael Jackson. The song's called Michael Jackson. No.
Yeah, that's how they be doing it.
Nah, man. Nah.
So what about them songs like Up the Ops, Get the Money? Like I remember they asked Keisha like right before 2 dropped, and she said apparently that was like 2 of her favorite songs on there besides Believing, which is the Molly Raw one that you played earlier.
What I played? What a beat I played?
Hold on, I'm busy. Yeah, I Believing, that was that snippet you played where he was playing at a concert.
Oh, I looked it up on YouTube.
Yeah, you said in the first time you heard that snippet, Molly Raw put a crazy sample in that one.
Yeah, the sample was in there. We couldn't clear the sample, so we never put the song out.
So it was supposed to be on 2 at one point, but like sample clearance.
It wasn't on 2. We were just planning to use it for something, but the sample was
I get what you mean.
Crazy
sample. Yeah,
because
I know like Day Cassius, he waited like 2 years plus to like get the sample cleared, and then he had a producer drop it because Vert wasn't gonna drop it at that point.
Yeah, he performed that song somewhere, I think.
Day, yeah, he performed that all the time. He performed that like hella times.
Yeah, he performed it, and it just got people hyped and shit. But I don't really got control over that. He got control.
Yeah, I know. What about like the songs that you produced like during those eras? Because I remember when Mitchell and all them had them songs, like they were asking you to producer drop, and you said if they stopped leaking shit, then you would eventually producer drop.
Yeah, I wanted to, but see, a lot of the stuff that they put my name on, I ain't even do. A lot of it, I did the bulk of all the stuff, but a lot of stuff that we did together, he never put snippets out because we always planned on using it. Now, some of them songs that went out, they have snippets on them. It wasn't like I always wanted to say that because there's some people out there that did the beats. I don't want them to think like I'm trying to do their shit. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I don't know I don't know in general what songs, but there've been a couple songs they put my name on there and was like produced by me, and you know what I mean. I'm like, I didn't do that. Maybe Bugs did it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't.
Yeah, yeah, and that's but like sometimes it's like so crazy that like they thinking it's you
Yeah.
because you know you becoming crazy with like samples and you know all that.
A lot of the stuff that I do, I'm not going for the side because I'm trying to. Man, we trying to really put it out and be a surprise. Not to say that he's doing somebody else shit. I'm just saying like he testing the waters, trying to see what y'all like, and just give y'all a little preview of what he be working.
Yeah, because I remember I was talking to someone from his block and they were saying like songs like "Got the Work" like that was just him freestyling like doing whatever in the studio and you know like.
Yeah, I got the work was a studio. It was never meant to come out. It's just like a lot of stuff. Even with any artist that I'm working with, we do a lot of scratch ideas. You don't want like shit you just don't want out. Like that's like you make 5-6 beats and then you only want them two to play, but they leaking the other two that you don't want to put out.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
Like you don't want like a lot of shit ain't made for the masses. Like you know, and it's crazy because y'all attention span is like after y'all hear the album on Friday, like y'all want new music on Saturday. Like
no, I know how it is. Yeah, like they be wanting more. Like
yeah, it's just too hard, bro.
yeah, so like Got the Work. I remember people were doing like reproductions of the beat, you know, like reprods of the beat, and they said there was a sample in there. Did you put a sample in the melody?
And what song?
Got the Work, the beat. Was there a sample in that melody?
Yeah, it was a sample. It was a sample, and there was a Quest sample that I flipped, and I just didn't really. Actually, I was trying to. What was I trying to do with that beat? I was just. I think we was like going somewhere. We was going to like Coachella or something, and I just like flipping the beat real quick on the computer, and it was just something like, you know, when you waiting, you know, to perform something, just kind of flipped it real quick. It wasn't really meant to be out, like you know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. It's one because like everyone thought it was supposed to be because he played it so much at concerts, but then like after it never dropped, me and my bro were saying, oh, it must have just been like one of those performance songs that like he did for hype for the album.
Well, now like if we working on stuff like different people working on stuff, you top shit all the time. So we might have been like kind of like adding on, and we just topped it. You know what I'm saying? We just topped that song. Like that song would
Yeah,
have been hard.
nah, because I know Vert like perfectionist, like he be working like hell, and he always making new songs like constantly, like almost like every day in the
Yeah,
studio.
you gotta think like how many songs we done in a day.
Yeah. So
Like
what about like this one with Molly? Oh, sorry to cut you off. What were you saying?
you know what I mean? I was never meant, even though it was hard. It sound better through the phone than it sound in person. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. So what about this one with Cardi? The one that you did with Molly? Because I know they had like a tape in 2016 they scrapped. This one, remember this one?
Oh yeah, you know what? You want to know the secret to that?
Yeah.
That was just one day we was working. I was making that beat, but they wound up recording another song they was making at the same time. I mean, that was just that beat that we made. That was one time we were sitting in there. I don't know if y'all noticed what Cardi had on headphones. He was writing a
Yeah,
verse.
you showed us in the video. Yeah, when you posted it.
He was writing a verse to another song.
Oh, so y'all was doing two songs at the same time?
So how I work with people, like sometimes they'll be like, if we're working on two things going at once, like somebody put on headphones and listen, or like when they're recording, they'll put on headphones so you can't hear them recording, but I'll be making a beat out loud. So we're trying to do 3 or 4 things at one time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what that was all about. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I don't know. I put that beat out because I was like, yo, I want the fans to go rap on it.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, really?
It wasn't really like, you know what I mean? It's just something like, even with like, you know, what they so-called mission to the loop, I just threw it out there so people could rap on it. People love the beat. Go ahead. You know what I mean?
Right. Hey, you ever gonna drop the Got to Work?
I mean, I can. The only thing is, it's got a sample in it. That's the only thing that's bothering me about that release.
Because of the sample.
Yeah, you know, it's just, you know, I got to give respect to the people who had the sample. If I put their shit out and don't get no clearance, man, that ain't cool.
Yeah,
you know?
I know what you mean. Yeah.
Ain't cool.
Like, I remember Love is Rage 1, you guys had to scrap the Ford FKI production because he ain't cleared the samples.
Yeah.
but it's still up on SoundCloud.
Yeah, not only like you'll get sued, but still at the same time, like, yeah, I want somebody to come holler at me. If they sample my shit, they be like, yo, Cannon, can I get your blessing to put that out? I rock with that more than, you know what I'm saying? You
This is
throwing my
just
shit out.
dropping it, not like
Yeah, yeah,
yeah. I know what you mean. So
yeah.
like, what about like them other Love's Rage 2 era songs like Up the Ops and Get the Money? Like they were DY Crazy and Trey Pounds from 808 Mafia.
That was
And
early shit. We went to Hawaii to record for a month, and we went there. We did hella songs, but we wound up not staying there the whole month. We slid to California to
right.
LA to go fuck around. But those are songs in Hawaii, and then when we got back to LA, we had made so many fire ass joints that we
Y'all
never
scrapped
really
it.
we ain't
Yeah.
even scrap it. We just never shit'll be on a hard drive and we go to the next joint. Think about it. Think about this. When Up the Ops and all that shit came out. I mean, when we did that shit in Hawaii, we one day we just woke up. Oh, we shot the video for
Do What I Want.
Do What I Want at the house we were staying at.
Mhm.
Then we was like, you know what? We slid and went to LA. When we went to LA, we got in the studio. What song did he make? XO Tour Life.
Right.
See what I'm saying?
And
So
any preview it like that same time, like the same day in the car?
What you mean?
Like Vert, didn't he play it in the car the same day after he
What?
made it?
XO Tour Life?
Yeah.
I don't know. I probably wasn't in the car with them. But I know that when we left Hawaii, we went to LA, and when we got to LA, that first studio visit, he did all them joints. He did
Up and Down was one of them.
no, that was later. It was the whole 3-pack that we put out, the 1.5. He did all those.
Oh, it was four. It was Flooded with Hundreds, which y'all renamed to Love Scars, KO,
There you
Born
go.
Shit, YSL, and then I can't remember the other one.
All them songs was done in LA when we came back from Hawaii. What happened in Hawaii was from where we were staying to the studio, it was so far. So by the time it would take us like an hour and some change to get there, we'd record and then take us an hour and change back. It was just too much. So we was like, yo, we need to go to LA. You know what I mean? It was just too far. So a lot of that time we were spending just, listening over shit. We wound up putting the studio in the house in Hawaii and working on shit. And that's when I made the one beat, what they call Crazy Girl.
Yeah.
I made that beat in the house when we moved the studio there. But it was just more than anything in Hawaii, we was just making beats. And then we got to LA, we started doing more songs. But a lot of those songs we made in Hawaii, we just wound up not keeping.
Yeah. So what about Sticky? Because that was like right after Love's Rage 2 that Vert played it. Like, was that like part of like EA V1 tracklist or, whatever they want to call it?
Nah, Sticky, I did the Sticky beat. What happened with Sticky? I did the Sticky beat. Vert went to Philly, and I did the Sticky beat in Atlanta, and I just sent it to him. This was way after. I think the album had already came out and all that.
Because, he played it with Weezy like right in the car, like right after 2 dropped.
Yeah, because I think if y'all notice, 3 Pills and Sticky had similar instruments.
Yeah, you told us about that in the first live. You did like the same drum pattern, but you redid the melody in the 808s.
Yeah, so I did that, and I always revisit 3 Pills because for some reason, whatever I was doing at that time, it had a feel like I don't know what I did to it.
That's one of my favorite songs.
Yeah, and I go back and just try to change the drums and try to change melodies, but that's what that came. And, that shit came way after. That was way after.
Yeah, it just randomly like leaked on YouTube in 2017. I don't even know how.
Yeah, I think we decided not to put that out because there was like a bunch of people out with Sticky songs, and it was like we're trying to not be close to anybody with no songs. Like it was like 4 or 5 songs people was talking about Sticky. It was just it became a fad, so we was like, we're cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So what about that song Stevie Wonder? I think it was like file October 17th on your computer. Like, what happened with that? Like, did C-Note ever get it sent back? Like,
I think him and Cino formed a relationship. They was fucking with each other heavy, and
Yeah, like 20
they did a
years.
bunch. They did a bunch of songs, but I again, we ain't never intended to put none of that stuff up. So that was on,
Right.
that was on him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
But
So
he
like
fuck with
back.
Cino. I fuck with Cino heavy to this day. He's
Mhm.
fucking incredible. So I don't, you know what I mean?
You should send him something. My bad, I stuttered. You should send it back to him.
Send what?
Stevie Wonder,
Send it to who?
Cino,
For what?
so he can have it. It's his song. Nah, cause like I know like Plug like he can get his songs like whenever, but like he just don't get them. I don't know why.
All of them can get the songs. I'm just not giving nobody no songs. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, like, it's home shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying.
Yeah,
I don't play those games.
yeah, and like I know you don't like fuck with emails and like because you told Plug to pull up when he heard a song and he wanted you to give it to him.
Yeah, I don't fuck around. Y'all vicious with it. Y'all see one name, y'all just go crazy. Y'all not hacking my shit. Hell no.
Yeah,
Y'all already
nah,
hacked my
I don't
shit
be
one
using email
time.
like that.
Yeah, nah, I'm not fucking around.
Yeah,
To everybody out there, I don't use emails. Don't use text. So if you hack my shit, y'all ain't gonna get nothing but some bullshit. It's some stupid ass memes. Don't hack my shit.
Meme combos with Lyle.
Who?
With Lyle. Jokes
Absolute.
with Lyle.
Lyle's the meme comment dude. That's what he does. He send me shit all day long. Goofy shit.
Got a whole phone dedicated to memes.
Jesus Christ, he's crazy. What you do, yeah? What you do?
Oh, I'm a student at Rowan right now in New Jersey.
What you trying to do?
I mean, I was majoring in bio right now, and I was thinking about being a neurologist or at least a general physician. But I started getting into music, and I'm thinking about producing right now. And I've been slow on it because I got school right now, but over the summer I'm thinking about grinding into it and doing collabs with other producers because I'm already cool with a couple producers around Sosa right now, and they already got some heat with him. And one of them actually got a song with Vert right now, Akachi, if you know him. He worked with Plug in Critical. Now you don't know him.
Oh yeah. I know him. I know of him. I don't know him, but I know.
Yeah,
of him.
I haven't hit him up to collab yet, but I already talked to one other, and other producers around other artists. I've hit up and like DP2, like he down to work with me. Just I got to get into it and get my skill set.
Word, I got you.
Yeah.
Hit me up, DM me. It was good talking to you, bro. We talk some
All right,
more.
sure, for sure. I got you. Yeah. Peace.
It's good education right there, man.